Hello, so this is for Comp 3, Kylie, our 6-year-old kindergarten student with autism. So some of the ways that her life will be affected by some of the deficits presented in the case study are her morning routine, such as grooming, opening the toothpaste, holding her toothbrush, holding her comb, postural control when she's standing or when she's seated, all of her school routine, her grasp, holding a pencil, writing, homework, socializing with friends, her upper body control, carrying her lunch tray to and from the cafeteria, her morning routine at school, opening her backpack, zippers, donning and doffing her coat, dressing, grooming. So many areas of ADLs and IEDLs in Kylie's life will be impacted. So the goals that we want to work on in school for Kylie include: Kylie will demonstrate improved fine motor skills by cutting out shapes independently 4 out of 5 trials while seated at desk by her next annual IEP meeting. 2 objectives include: Kylie will cut out a circle 3 out of 4 trials with moderate assistance, and 2 or few verbal cues for proper positioning by next IEP meeting. And using strategies in place, Kylie will sustain functional posture at desk for 5 minutes without a break while cutting and writing for optimal performance of classroom activities by next IEP meeting. Here's the environment that Kylie's activity will be taking place. We'll be working on this caterpillar here. She's going to sort pom-poms by color into this pan. She'll be cutting out circles. This is grading up, these are grading down. We've got crayons, broken crayons, and thicker crayons. Beads to put on these guys, stickers, pre-cut paper, and scissors. Okay, so this is Kylie, our 6-year-old in kindergarten, and I am the occupational therapy student working with Kylie today. So the first thing we're going to do is kind of a little warm-up activity that will start to get the fingers moving. So, do you like these pom-poms, Kylie?
Yes.
They're fun, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
You can kind of feel them. They feel...
Oh, I like them.
That's cool, huh? Okay, so what we're going to do is, you see how there's a bunch of different colors of these pom-poms? I'm going to have you sort them into each of these little holes by color.
Okay. When do you want me to begin?
Right now. So here, Kylie we're working on Kylie's grasp as she's using the pincer grasp to grab one. Remember to grab just one at a time. Getting some sensory input from the feeling of the pom-poms.
Slippery little devils.
They are kind of funny in between your hands. They're really cool colors.
They are.
I thought you would like these bright colors. Another thing this is addressing is Kylie's postural control. So she's, some of her goals are going to focus on sustaining appropriate posture at her desk since she has deficits in upper body strength and tone. So sitting here practicing this is working on strengthening her core. So Kylie had mentioned that she liked caterpillars. So today we're going to use a whole bunch of fun stuff to make this caterpillar right here. So to start, we're going to get warmed up with the scissors. All right, you remember how to hold your scissors? What do we do first? Thumb goes alone and pointer guides the way, and then your tall guy and his friend go together. Right. And then what do we do with our elbow? Do we keep our elbow out here? Or we keep our elbow in at our side?
Down.
Awesome. All right, and then before we start cutting, I'm going to have you pick out a sticker, one of these little guys. What do you want?
Let's take the butterfly.
Take the butterfly? Okay. Well, that kind of goes nicely with the caterpillar theme, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so we're gonna put your special little butterfly right here. I know you're gonna love that. Keep that on there for tomorrow.
Okay.
And remember, we're gonna have the butterfly face the sky, right?
Okay.
So if you look down and you're cutting and your butterfly is no longer facing up, you got to figure out how to switch your hand so that she is, okay?
Okay.
All right, so you can practice cutting these 2 lines.
That's very good. That's very good.
Okay, good. So for purposes of time, we're going to pretend like you did both of those and move on to starting the caterpillar. So we've got these sheets here with circles drawn so that Kiley can cut them out. We'll just have you start cutting out your circles. So as we talked about in comps, the best way to teach scissors cutting is from behind. So if I really did need to show her again, I could come back here and show her, instruct how to put, and then I could also encourage the elbow. We're gonna let you decorate one.
Ooh.
We're gonna point out the crayons here that we have. So we have a broken crayon, which is the best way to develop this grasp. She may or may not use this session, but this could be used later on. For today, we have, if you can see the difference, a thicker crayon, so downgrading the activity, and then a thinner crayon. So in kind of level of difficulty, she could start with this thick crayon, move on to a smaller, and then eventually be using this guy. So I'll let you use this, and if you want to decorate your the body pieces of your caterpillar. Okay. And then the other part of the activity that we're going to do is to make these antennas. You can see. So we've got these pipe cleaners. So you can pick out 2 colors that you want to use. What 2 colors do you like? Blue and orange. Okay. So I'll let you cut off a piece of each color that you want to use for the antennas. Good job. A little different cutting that than paper, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, since we're all warmed up, we're going to use these, not spilling, beads. And you can put as many beads as you like on here to decorate the antennas.
I think that got all the colors.
All right, looks beautiful to me. We're just gonna crimp the top like an antenna looks, and that'll keep the beads from falling off. Okay, and the very last part of this whole caterpillar activity is gluing some pom-poms onto the paper, like this. So this uses a lot of good stuff we're gonna talk about. So you can choose whatever color pom-poms, however many you want. And this glue,
Are they gonna go on here?
yeah, we'll put them here. Let's flip it around and we'll pretend like it's a clean one. There.
How many do you want?
However many you want. However many you want. So he's squeezing the glue, or she, I should say, Kiley, she is squeezing the glue bottle, so strengthening these hand muscles to help with the grasp and help with the coordination for cutting. She'll have to use pincer grasp to bring the pom-poms over to the glue. using her stabilizing hand to help hold the paper. Hint, hint. Good job, Kylie. All right, that looks awesome. We're just gonna hold it up so you can see. Great. Okay, well, in real time, she would glue all of the pieces together and eventually come up with something that looks like this.
Okay.
And for now, that's all the time we have. So thank you for participating, Kylie. We'll see you next time.
I'm glad I could help you.